Namaste. Welcome to my class, Yoga Poses on the Chair, number 2. And hope you will enjoy. Thank you very much. And what you do is yoga poses on the chair is very easy. People say it's easy for unable people, but we all can do this pose. This is not just for the old people and then people who is not able to do much of thing. It's not just for that. For anybody can try, but this is a little bit modified. So you can modify, you can sit down, and so that way it's much easier to practice the yoga poses. So you start coming up in the front of the chair, inhaling, lengthen, exhale around. This is about warming up your body a few times, rounding your back, exhale, inhale, lengthening, exhale. Then coming up high, inhale, bring your hand behind. You can grab the chair, lean forward. When you're leaning, when you're grabbing the chair, your shoulder goes back, and that way you should turn around the back. So reaching forward, and if you want, lift your heels. But again, be careful. Sometimes your chair come off the ground, and then just not pull the chair. Just pushing your shoulder back, or just keep your heel down and just lean forward. Then coming up high, inhale, plant your foot, rotate your body, grab the chair from your left hand, and bring your hand, but try not to bring your knee forward. So reaching, opening to the side. So when you're opening your rib cage, you're turning to rib cage, massaging your internal organs. Then coming up high, inhale, going other side, same way, exhale, grab the chair, put your hand down, and just lengthen. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, go a little bit more. So opening your shoulder, not too much with your neck, right? Looking here, and breathe. Then slowly coming up high, inhale, cross your right leg over the knee. But if you cannot do that, you can always cross down, okay? So it's up here, that is fine. Then bringing your hand here, press down gently, lengthening your spine. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, go forward a little bit. You can just stay here, feel the nicest stretch on your thigh, your hip, your back. You can just stay here or drop loosely, hanging down. So always the option, you can just do whatever makes you feel good. Then coming up high, inhale, reaching up, then switch your leg, then dropping your hand down right here. When you exhale, lengthen, inhale, and exhale, going forward, same way. You feel like, again, if that's too much for your leg or thigh, your hip, just to stay up here. Or even you have option to always grab the chair, you don't have to go too far. And just drop and hang your body and breathe. And slowly coming up high, inhale, exhale, bring your hand to heart center, honoring yourself. Then slowly come back, open your leg, go a little bit forward, and reaching, inhale, exhale, going forward, drop down your head, or just stay here. And you can go switch your side to side, stretching your spine and your arm, and feeling like your spine going side to side, your oblique is stretching to the side. Then come back to center, round, and slowly coming up high. Inhale, exhale, drop your hand behind the chair or right here and lean forward, reaching, keeping your leg, your feet under your knee, and just go down, and then slowly coming up high. Inhale, exhale, do prayer. Now from here, keep the block closer always if you need it, okay? Then from here, we're gonna do the side stretch, going to the side. When you're sitting again, half of your body, half of your hip is hanging, and then front your leg, you perpendicular your knee. Now you push away your right heel out, So when you're doing that, if that's too much for your hamstring, you can always bend and then lengthen out the heel, look to the side, and not leaning too much right here. Sit tall and reach up high, inhale. This is modify like lunge, like you can do the deep lunge. You're staying here. Then when you're lifting your hand, you're not lifting your shoulder, lifting your rib cage, reaching up high. Then slowly open your hand to the left side and grab your chair behind if you can. If that's too much, just bring one hand. Just bring your left hand and rotate. Or both, you rotate your body to the side gently and keep pressing the right heel away. Again, breathe nicely, not twisting so much on your neck. Then coming up high, inhale, going forward, reach. When you're reaching there, again, pushing your heel out and your crown further. Make one line, straight line right there. If you want challenge more, you go lean, reach out, and breathe. Then slowly swing your right hand, come back to right here, chair, like warrior, sitting on the chair, that's good. But if you want more challenge, you can always come up. So when you're coming up here and sit down whenever, practice that one, reaching up high, inhale, then drop your left hand down or elbow down, or you can sit down and reach, opening your heart, or bring your hand overhead and breathe, just let it go, let your body, your energy flow with your breath, keep breathing. Then slowly bring your hand up, pull your body up, then going to reverse right here, okay? Or bring your hand a little bit higher. So not pushing anything, not changing your leg, open your heart to the side. So when you're doing that, feel like nice, straight, or you can just do how far you can go, it's up to you. Then come back to center. Then bring your toes to the front, toes opening, and exhale to prayer. Bring your hand here, lengthening your spine, going forward and around. Come up. But again, if you want more challenge, you can always come up the chair, going down, around here, slowly, slowly, slowly. And you can sit down right there, reaching up high. Inhale. Open your hand, dropping down. Now switch the side, same way. Same way we do. Again, sometimes one knee is difficult and other one body side. You can choose your own option, okay? So either you can push or bend, that's always you. And reaching up high, inhale. Lengthening. Looking up or looking straight, but try not to drop your neck too far. Right there. And then slowly going forward, drop your hand. Right here, reach out, pulling. So pressing the heel out, lengthening your heel and your crown. You can just stay here or reach your hand over and breathe few times. Nice job. So reaching out, lengthening your spine. Then slowly drop head down. Reach up high, inhale. Then look to the side. Now again, drop your right hand behind if that's too much. Or bring your both hand and rotate your body to the side, pushing away your heel. Try not to neck so much going back. So look to the gentle, just a regular, right here. Then coming up high, inhale. Swing your hand, coming to warrior second. So in warrior second again, push your heel down, open. Or you can come up right here over the chair, not going too far, right? Stay deep down your hip. Reach up high, inhale. Exhale, dropping your elbow or reach. You can, anytime you can sit down or reach. There's a chair, so you're always helpful. So modifying your body, sometimes it's really good. And then slowly come up, Then drop your hand, lifting your right hand, you can go to reverse warrior. So when you're doing that, again, feel that really nice opening. So this Virabhadrasana, warrior poses, you can modify any way you can, standing or sitting or moving your hand. You can just stay here, open, or grabbing your behind, interlacing your finger. All those things you can do, but it's working really nice your lower body. Come back to center. Now lengthen your knee out. So keep really nice sitting here again. If your chair is wiggling, so try to keep it stable over the mat and reach down. Then when you're reaching down, you can just stay here or bring your hand behind and push your hand away and going down, deep down. Just drop your head. If you feel dizzy, you don't have to go too far. Grabbing your palm. Then slowly release, drop your hand down to ankle, lifting your head up. Then slowly bring your left hand to the right side and reach down. When you're reaching down, not pressing towards the knee, just press your body, lengthening, stretching. Then slowly switch to the left side, reaching. But if that lengthening is hard, you can always micro bend your knee. Then slowly come back, reaching up high. Inhale, bring your leg, exhale to prayer. Reaching up high, then you can drop your hand down to your knee. Now we're gonna lift up right here, or you can go forward fold if you can. If not, just stay on the chair. Then grabbing your elbows, sway side to side, or grab the chair, leg of the chair, and hang your body and sway side to side. Always a great option. I love this chair. It's wonderful. Then slowly release your hand. Come up one vertebra at a time, or walking your hand right here. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming up high. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hand to heart center. So we are going to go to the right side. From right side here, you can put your hand down. And so when you're putting your hand down, walk a little bit further back, and then you can drop your head between your arms, just like a downward facing dog. Stretching, pushing your tailbone away, not locking the knee, softening your knee, pressing the heel, pressing your palm, stretch your upper back, lengthening your spine. Then slowly round your back, tuck your tailbone, coming forward, bring your hand a little bit over your hand. So right here, we say this is like a plank, okay? So when you're doing the plank, sometimes your hip goes up to tuck your tailbone and press down. But if you cannot do always, you can bend. That is always the option. And breathe there, nice job. Or if you want to lift one leg, that's always the option. Do it and breathe. Then we go back to downward facing dog, exhaling. Then slowly come back, walk a little bit further. Always be careful because the silver sneaker chair is really stable, but never know where you are. So always make sure not press so much. Now, from here, you're gonna come up, reaching up high, inhale. Reaching, you can grab the chair and go forward. So nice here, like hamstring is straight. Now, if you cannot go too far, you can just hold here, push your tailbone, your back has to be really lengthened, straight out, and lifting the toes, press the heel so that you're not locking the knee, always soft. Always make sure you are comfortable. And then going down, deep, and breathe. Then if you feel, you can always raise your hand up, twisting a little bit. Again, you're stacking your shoulder, or if not, you can press your hand behind and open. and slowly drop down. Bring your hand inside and open to the side, reaching up. Your left hand reaching up, softening the knee, lengthening your spine. Then slowly drop down. When you drop, then bring that leg a little bit closer. Then you can hold the chair and drop that knee slowly, okay? So now we do this side, so knee come a little bit off the chair because not too big chair. So push the left leg back and you can just stay here. So if it is feel comfortable, otherwise you don't have to do it. So here you feel like really nice stretching on your thigh and you can grab the chair. So holding the chair, that's always the option. And just stay there. Or you feel, reach your hand up. So modify like the half pigeon, but it's not really, but it's work for your thigh, your leg, lower body, your hip. And you can always bend your left knee, but push the knee away, your heel away, then slowly drop your hand down. So now here you can just stay, or if you feel comfortable, drop your forearm down. So when you're dropping the forearm, if you soft your knee, push away a little bit and look forward. Try not to drop your head down. Look forward, reaching out again. Try to make a straight line from your ground to your heel. And breathe. Then slowly coming up right here. Plant your hand. Then bring your left leg a little bit closer and slowly drop your right leg down and going again, stretching here. Always soften your knee or bend, do a few times. That's okay if you feel good. Then come up, rounding your back. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming up high. Inhale, exhale to prayer. Now we go back of the chair. Behind the chair, we're gonna do the chair pose. So I will show you from the sideways. Right here, we can just bend your knee, you can hold here. Draw your navel, not arching your back. Tuck your tailbone, you can just sit here. That is okay. Or bring your hand here. Or feel like, yes, I can do better. You can always just do switching your hand and or bringing or holding. So draw your navel, feel your calf really nice and your quads working and come up. Then you can go back again, drop down. So your knee goes forward, push back a little bit, staying here. Or bring your hand behind if you feel. Then slowly bring your hand, come up. Then we are going to go to the left side. So on the left side, drop your hand here and walk your leg a little bit behind. Then we are going to do downward facing dog. Just stretch right here, drop your head between your arm, push the tailbone away, soften your knee, press the heels. You can always look side to side, breathe there. Even you can drop your head and shake your hand. Just feel it, your body. Whatever you feel, whatever you want to, your body, make sure it's comfortable and you're happy. Then slowly tuck your tailbone around your back and shifting your body weight forward, and we're going to plank. Now again, the plank, you can always bend the knee or push away right here. When you're doing that, your elbow is always out, roll in, press your hand really nice and breathe. Or if you want, lifting one leg, lifting other leg, that is always good. And push back to downward facing dog. Again, when you're doing the downward facing dog, you can always lift your leg out. Switching three-legged dog, you can just do here. And breathe. Then again, curl, rounding your back, slowly shift forward. Stay as much as you want, it's up to you. Then slowly go back and dropping your chest and walk slowly forward, taking your time, and come up, rounding your back slowly, 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 reaching up high. Inhale, exhale to prayer. Then we can bring your left leg forward, and then right here you can go further and pushing your tailbone. Your spine is straight, not rounding, so push your shoulder back. You can just stay here or grab the chair or grab your hand down, but not locking the knee, always soft. Push the heel so that way it makes you soft. Then if you want, you can raise your left hand up, turning to the side, stacking your shoulders. So if you want micro bend, you can always do that, but just like softening the knee, rotating your body. Then slowly drop, exhaling, and switch your hand up, other side. If you feel like falling or something unstable, you can always hold. Then slowly drop down, go a little bit deep, stretch, nicely fill. Then come up here. Slowly from here, what you do is bring your leg a little bit in, your foot, then drop your knee down. So then bring your hand down and push slowly your right heel back. Now you can always bend the knee, or you can just like not to lengthen. If you can do it, it's fine. If not, you don't have to do it. So staying here. So if you feel comfortable, you can hold the chair right here, staying, or reaching up high. When you're reaching up high, drop your shoulder down, opening your heart, and just breathe. Sometimes you can turning and twisting right here is so good you feel. Always do that. Anytime you can do that during the practice. Then you can drop it down your arm and push this time. Push your heel, right heel, lengthening your spine, your crown reaching out, and breathe. Each time when you're breathing, your body, your blood flows so nicely. So when you movement, you're really moving your spine, you're moving your muscles and all this like heart muscle, pumping, all those things really good. So sedentary life and doing just a little bit of yoga it makes a lot of difference. And then coming up here, planting your hand, and then slowly I'm dropping your leg behind and go back, downward facing dog one more time. And then slowly come up, slowly walk forward, and reaching up high, inhale. Then bring your thumb slightly behind. So dropping your arm behind is upper back. Right here is just stretching. So not pushing your lumbar forward. So upper back opening, it's your heart opening. And then slowly come to the front and dropping down, exhale. Bring your hand on the back and squeeze your shoulder blade behind. Coming up high, inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale. Then go side to side, little bit of movement, your rib cage, you feel great. And then slowly come up to the front, hug yourself, and rocking again. Open and switch the hand, one up, one down, hugging. Then slowly coming back to center. Then you can rest for 5 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it's very easy methods of doing on the chair yoga. poses, asana and your chair pose. That is good when you're working or when you're staying home in office. You may have a chair, but the rolling chair, wheelchair doesn't work, okay, on the wheel on the bottom. So this is really good chair, stable, no arm, and then you can just roll side to side. You can just do all those things. Hope you enjoy, and give me feedback if you have anything. Raising your all the great energy above your crown. Bless yourself and all the great energy in this time. And then slowly bring your hand to heart center, honoring yourself. When you honor yourself, you honor the whole world. Thank you so much. Namaste. Sarvesham swastir bhavantu. Sarvesham santulam bhavantu. Sarvesham purnam bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarvesham